Joe fans, Centex Collector here with a review for G.I. Joe Classified Retro Carded Snow Serpent. Got this off of Amazon. So this is our second version of Snow Serpent. I don't have the first version yet. Here's the UPC if you need it. But I love these new cards. They're thicker cards. It's looking really good so far. So let's crack it open and see what we got. Alright, my first impression of this figure looks amazing. He's got some nice bulk, some nice weight to him. So, yeah, this is great. So, typical, we have the figure stand, which I don't use. I have ones off Amazon that I use. So, that'll be fodder. And then, oh, just a quick look. So, there's original 85 and 25th anniversary, but we'll get into that. And then his snowshoes, he's got two. They modernized those compared to the originals. So they made these like a bright white, and these were more of an off-white. So that was an update there. And it looks like they made it more easy to use too. You can slip the boot in there so they actually stay on. The 25th anniversary ones were kind of iffy. Then they gave them goggles like the original had on the head. And they gave them two pistols. One on holster on each leg. And Snow Serpent, I feel, was such a mainstay in the cartoons and the comics, especially if you had any Arctic scenes. You're always going to have a Snow Serpent popping up in any cold weather. This arm is, it's a QC issue, but this arm definitely feels super loose and wonky. Now, the big disappointment here is they gave us a reuse of Dusty's gun. Instead of giving us a brand new retro AK, I don't have one on hand, but I don't have one from my original one, but they didn't give us an AK looking rifle. They just gave us a reused Dusty. So that's a big disappointment for that. That was cheap. And then, I don't know if it's supposed to be a parachute or what this is on the original. Well, apparently mine's broke, but that's that piece right here from the original. I don't remember what they called this little pack. And then the backpack. So again, the original. Mine's fade to age or just off-white. But there's the original backpack. Very modernized. I want to say this is a reuse too. This looks familiar. It's got two canteens. This one, yeah, they didn't try to mimic. I feel like this is a reuse. Looks like an Action Force type backpack too. But yeah, they definitely didn't try to mimic this one at all. And I don't have the first release of Snow Serpent to show if there's any similarities there, but and then we're also missing, I don't have it on my original one, but the original had like a rocket launcher type looking thing, and this one doesn't have that. So I feel like this was like, the figure's great, I just feel like it was rushed. So if we look at the original, boots are similar. The original didn't have any pistols, so I was upgraded with the pistols. The coloring is the same with the white and blue, or off-white and blue, whatever you want to call it. Gave them updated flare on the wrist guards. Painted the hands. We got this strap. The straps make them look more like a paratrooper. So I don't know, it's kind of odd. He's got the logo there on the arm. He's got like the harness, and then this is built in. But the harness, like the original, it's like a paratrooper harness. And of course, this cowl. So you could easily, man, I should have bought. I think you couldn't turn this into an ice viper because, or can you? So, I don't know if you can take. I don't know if this cowl can come off. You could pry this cowl off to take. Looks like this is rubber goods. If you could pry this cowl off, or at least cut, because the ice viper has a cowl, but he's got a bandolier thing. If you get this off, you can pry this off. I don't know if these come off either. But then again, you could actually, ice viper had this too. But then he's got it on his waist skin too. So I don't know. You could possibly use this body for an ice viper. You know, the wolf driver. Face, goggles, again, removable goggles. Update the helmet a little bit, face mask. So, and then the 25th anniversary. Yeah, so it looks like they got some cues from 25th anniversary of this here, and having this just mounted to the body. Got the pockets here. He didn't have pistols either. He's got pockets there. But yeah, it looks like Linear team did a good job of not just looking at the original, the 85, but also other variations. So I think they look at all the variations across the spectrum and probably just try to get as close as possible as they could to the 85, what most of us grew up on, but also look at the improvements over the years as well from the original concept. But man, yeah, this thing is solid. I mean, the biggest thing I hate is they just reused Dusty's gun. You could have made a new, the AK looking rifle that the original had, and you could have reused that one, because this is a stupid gun. And then we give him a size comparison to Action Force. Hey, this one's nice and bulky like the Action Force. This is the Arctic Steel Brigade, because Joes are lacking, besides Snow Job, they're lacking any Arctic Troopers. But it looks like we may be getting a Polar Bear, which means we could get a Arctic Snake Eyes and maybe Quinn, because they're really cutting deep with this. But there's Action Force. And then just size comparisons, Marvel Legends, Hydra. Because I like to mix worlds on my shelf. If you've ever seen my collection videos, I love to mix stuff in. But yeah, there we go. There's the Snow Serpent. If you're a fan of the original 85 or don't have the first release, I mean, I hate to say it, I sound like a broken record, but this is a great figure. Hasbro is knocking them out figure by figure. I mean, it looks like this was just a me issue or a QC issue, but this left arm is wonky, And then, oh yeah, I forgot to go through typical articulation probably. So you got your foot movement, really good foot movement there. And then the ball joint in the ankle. This one doesn't have lower leg movement, I see. You got your movement here in the foot. So they did something. Oh, the boots they did differently here, because they gave them like pants all the way down. A lot of times you have boots that are removable. So he doesn't have any lower leg movement. He's got double jointed knees, upper leg movement here. They've done better with the joints in the waist area. And then he's got hand movement, but you're not really going to get a wrist because these fur guards are in the way. Double jointed elbows, upper arm movement here. And then he's going to have restriction. I mean, it's going to move, but it's restricted because of this. He should be able to get 90 degrees. Yeah, get the 90. And then full left-right movement. Does he have ab crunch? He's got up, down, and left, right. No ab crunch, but oh, that's really wonky right there too. Maybe because of so much movement here, but yeah, be careful there. Could be another QC issue potentially. And then right, left isn't too bad, even with this fur in the way. Up, down. So not too bad. It's not even worse than regular figures without all that going on. But yeah, solid figure. I'm digging it. Wouldn't mind getting more. I still want to get the first release of, oh, now this is going to bother me. You can see that gap here now. It almost looks like if you bend this too much, it's going to break. Maybe I did bend it too much when I was... Anyway, be careful with moving them back. I think I ab crunched them too much. Maybe. Anyway, I wouldn't mind getting more, but I want to get the first release. I can kind of compare. First release is hard to get now, at least for cheap, so, or retail, I should say. And so I think it's like a deluxe figure. It's got that wolf mask thing going on. But yeah, awesome figure, especially if you want to troop build an Arctic Force, especially to fight against Action Force, because I have this, and there's also a Snow Trooper for Action Force. So got this Snow Trooper as well. So Action Force really steps up the fill-in troops, because all we have is snow jobs. I'm pretty sure we'll get Iceberg and some other guys soon enough. But yeah, guys, there we go. Retro carded Snow Serpent. Like, comment, subscribe. JJ out.